I'm Faye Watt, and let's queer up entertainment. Remembering Tim Curry, legendary actor's trailblazing legacy of queer visibility. Acclaimed British actor, singer, and theater titan Tim Curry passed away at his home in Los Angeles at the age of 80. He leaves behind an unmatched artistic career that permanently reshaped mainstream pop culture's relationship with gender, sexual fluidity, and queer expression. While Curry's 5-decade career spanned legendary performances in Clue, It, Home Alone 2, and Muppet Treasure Island, his most enduring cultural imprint began on stage in 1973 as Dr. Frank-N-Furter in the Rocky Horror Show. Reprising the role in the 1975 film adaptation, The Rocky Horror Picture Show, Curry brought a sexually liberated, gender-defying alien scientist to silver screens worldwide at a time when open depictions of non-conformity faced intense societal suppression. Rather than playing the role as a caricature, Curry imbued the character with electric charisma, rock and roll swagger, and fierce bodily autonomy, delivering the immortal anthem, "Don't dream it, be it." For generations of LGBTQ people, watching Curry's uninhibited performance in the Rocky Horror Picture Show served as a rite of passage. Midnight screenings in theaters across the globe became essential community spaces where queer, transgender, and gender-nonconforming individuals could express themselves free from judgment. As fans worldwide celebrate his life, Curry is remembered not only as a master of performance, but as a fearless pioneer who taught millions the transformative power of living authentically. You know, this one is a special hurt. I mean, Dolly hurt and hurts a lot and hurts still, okay? Mm. And then this one, this one is a special hurt. For generations of queer people, Rocky Horror wasn't just a movie. It gave us permission to be weird, sexy, different, and be completely ourselves. Yes, I even dressed up like Frank-N-Furter once. I mean, look at it, Tim Curry helped create a place where generations of LGBTQ plus people felt like they belonged and they can be whoever they wanted to be. I mean, this one hurt. Yeah. Boys? Yeah.
In my theater company, we did the Rocky Horror Picture Show like every year for a while.
For Halloween, right? Everybody did it around that time too.
Yeah. And so when I went to go see it, and I decided to dress up a little bit, in my little conservative area with all the political leaders in my area. And I'm like, all right, I'll try the fishnets on or something, So then I did all of that, the makeup and everything. And then they asked me to host at the beginning and do the insult comedy and all that stuff, which was great fun. And then that's when it kind of dawned on me that, wow, I'm feeling like weirdly conservative in this space right now because of everybody watching me. And I'm realizing this was in the 70s.
Right.
And I'm like, all these people know about this and they've been knowing about this for a long time and they've all co-signed on it and they all bought a ticket to be here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow, that was really a groundbreaking theater piece and movie for people to actually see it and to get in some little orbit of transgendered people and just gender bending and having a good time with it and not having any kind of negative association, even with like sexuality. It was just about fun and having a good time.
It just was. It was.
It truly was extraordinary. I was a kid in high school in the 70s in a small town upstate New York. I was born and raised in the city, but by my high school years, we moved upstate. And so it was not necessarily conservative, but it was more conservative than Manhattan and Long Island. And this was extraordinary because we got to go. We would go, act out, do our thing with the props and dress up. But the community also, it felt into a special sliver of a spot because we were able to be there and be us. But the general community, there are a couple things in our culture that have made to the mainstream. And that was one of them because there were people in that theater who were not necessarily there for the same reasons that my friends and I were there for.
Of course.
But they accepted it and they got in on the whole thing. And we saw things at a deeper level that they didn't necessarily want to see. But Rocky Horror Picture Show was able to cross over. And it was a remarkable time. So to be a high school student in the 70s and get to go to that, it was extraordinary.
To hear a whole room full of a theater, a whole full theater sing the songs and say the word transvestite, which is a word that they probably wouldn't have as part of their vocabulary ever, was uniquely trailblazing.
I was just going to say, Tim Curry was a sweet transvestite from transsexual
Transylvania.
There it is. And there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.